playmates, welcome back to our clubhouse. It's Saturday at 11:30, but we're gonna pretend that it's midnight, and hopefully I can catch the sunrise. I've been trying to catch the sunrise since last week, and I don't know, but we'll try. I'm starting Six of Crows. I'm so excited. I'm so happy I have the book. This is a library book, but as soon as I realized that they had the book in the library, I sprinted my butt there and got it. Look how beautiful. It's so pretty. I finished Ruin and Rising, which was the last book of the Shadow and Bone trilogy around, I think it was last week. Yeah. So I'm so happy to get back in to this book. It says 6 Dangerous Outcasts, 1 Impossible Heist, and I know a lot of people say that they like Six of Crows better than Shadow and Bone, and I'm like, how is that possible? Let me find out. We'll see. But I really love Lee Bardot's writing, and I'm just here for it. First of all, I love the cover. That's number one. The cover is so beautiful. And then when you're going, oh, come on now, look at that. The red and black, that's my favorite color combination, other than pink and gray. So look how cool that looks. It says, no mourners, no funerals. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm so excited. I've been dreaming about reading this book. So, I'm so excited. Okay. We'll see how long I could stay up. I just finished another Lisa Jewell book called The Third Wife, and I did my first reading sprint with it, and I finished it on camera with you guys, so that was great. So anyways, let's get started. Try to get a thumbnail. I'm sorry, I just had to get my thumbnail. But anyways. So excited. It seems so cool. Alright, let's see how long I can last. Literally like 2 sentences in and I'm about to cry. Oh my gosh. The connection back to Shadow and Bone. Playmates, so we're gonna do a reading vlog on Six of Crows. I started reading it last night. I probably read like 10 pages because I was really sleepy, but I started it after I finished reading The Third Wife by Lisa Jewell. And you guys want to see my reactions? I finished the book on my very first live, so you guys can see that up. But yeah, guys, I'm really enjoying Six of Crows. I was so excited to get my hands on it. This is a library book, so I was so excited. I finished the Shadow and Bone trilogy. I finished the last book, Ruin and Rising, last week, and every time I think about that book, I just smile because it's just gonna hold such a big piece in my heart. Because that trilogy is just gonna stick with me, y'all. It gave me everything. I really love Lee Bardot's writing. Like, it's so interesting. She doesn't make the world really complicated or confusing. I love the covers. I love the maps. I love the characters. They all have such a quirky personality, and the characters really make up the book, y'all. She does characters so good. And I'm feeling that love with Six of Crows already. Like, I'm already loving Hoost and Cass and Angie. And I don't really know how to pronounce her name, but I think it's like Inej. Inaj. I don't know. But I'm really so happy that we get like we're in the same world, and then we have like part one shadow business. Like, it's so cool. Like, it's different characters, but just the same world. And like, how cool is that? Like, I don't have to say goodbye completely, because my heart was shattered when I finished the book. When I finished the trilogy, I was like, how am I going to say goodbye to this beautiful world? The maps. And the map looks so cool. Like, we have the regular map right here, and you guys can see like the unsea. Like, I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know like the time period, like if this is before or after the trilogy. I don't know yet. I just know the unsea looks weird, so I don't know if it's before or after. And then we have this cool thing going on here, which looks so cool. Yeah, this looks so cool. It's the ice court. I don't know, I just love these books so much, y'all. It's so cool. And then we still have the Korporaliki and, you know, all the little Grisha sectors. I'm just loving it. Right now I'm on page 22, and I'm just loving everything. I'm loving the sarcastic energy. She does like dialogue so good, and the scenery, it's just amazing. And I'm loving that we're having gangs and fighting over turf. Come on now, that's so cool. So right now, I'm gonna try to find maybe a Six of Crows kind of playlist. Maybe I really enjoyed the Shadow and Bone video. I might use that one, but we'll see. Let's see, Six of Crows playlist. I don't know, but yeah, I'm really loving the vibe of this book. Like, the bandits of thieves, and then you have the first quote: "No mourners, no funerals." Like, I'm here for it. I'm so excited. And the cover, she does so good with her covers. Like, come on, I just love it. Okay, so yeah, guys, this was the video that I used last time. It had the unsea, and the music was pretty intense and cool. But I don't know what to use. Let's try this. Yeah, it's the one I used last time, so I think I'm just gonna stick with this one. Alright. Mind blown. So cool. So cool. I'm gonna try not to give like spoilers, so I'm gonna be kind of talking where it's not really of a spoiler. But I can already tell you this: I'm already liking Mr. Dirty Hands. He's very swift, and I'm liking it. He's smart. He's witty, and you guys know I love a witty character. Guys, I just wanted to show you guys that they have a Make Me Your Villain playlist. Oh my goodness, I'm swooning. Look at it. It's Make Me Your Villain. If you don't know, that's my husband's, the Darkling's quote. One of my favorite quotes by him. It was probably the quote. Well, it was either between "Make Me Your Villain" and "Look at Me." Those two were my favorite quotes by him. But anyways, we move on. I'm on page 38 now, and I'm eating it up. I'm eating it up. I'm really liking Kaz and it's hard for me to pronounce her name. Inej. I don't know. But she's like a mysterious cat, and he's like really intuitive and insightful and observant. So they like match each other's energies. Come through. I'm just loving it already. Loving it already. OMG. He's like really witty and she's very sneaky. So it's kind of like this dance they're having. Oh, come on, the vibes. Anyways. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that they do have a Make Me Your Villain playlist. You're welcome. Alright guys, so we are back. Fresh faced. I got my popcorn as usual. And it's like fused tea. It's the peach version, but I also like the lemon one. And yeah, so we're gonna dive right back in to Six of Crows. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm on page 58, so almost 60 pages in. We're on chapter 4. I love that it's in third person, but each chapter kind of focuses on the different character. Like right now, it's going to focus on Inej. I don't know how to pronounce her name, I'm sorry. But the chapter 3 was about Kaz. So he's like the main focus. So that's pretty cool. And I'm just loving it. I love when her new additions to the maps start to come together and make sense. Like at first I was like, okay, what is the ice cord? That's something new that we didn't know about. And now that see like this, I didn't know what this was. But now that the story is developing, it's all coming together and making sense. And I'm really liking the plot so far. I'm liking the struggle, kind of just like the plot of these bandits and their quest. So I'm really intrigued at this point. I love how sarcastic Cass is. It's too funny. He's just kind of like a character that doesn't give 2 cents about nothing. It's quite funny. Alright. Believe it or not, this is my second bag of popcorn today. But the first bag was like jalapeno, which was my first time trying jalapeno flavor. And it was okay, but the cheese is my favorite. Mama JJ, Sassy Diva JJ, my book bestie, mama-daughter duo. She's reading Verity. She was reading The Final Strife. She's getting like a good headway in that book. And it's like very involved and it's a thick fantasy book. So she's taking a break and she's reading Verity. And she's reading it fast. She's liking it. She just started and I think she's like 40% in or something like that. I don't know, but she's really liking it. If you don't know, I really liked it. So yeah. Y'all, I'm tickling my toes. I'm on page, what page is this? Page 105, y'all. It is Matthias, Matthias chapter OMG. I thought Kaz was bad, y'all. I'm loving this setup. At first I thought Kaz and NJ, I'll type her name in the thing. But y'all, I thought they were cute. But Matthias and Nina, what was the tension? Woo! And that is why I like Lee Bardo. She keeps it spicy for me.
No spoilers.
It's not a spoiler, but I just had to say something because I was not expecting this. My eyes popped out of my head. I said, "Hold up now!" Woo! That was exciting. Matthias, he just moved up to being like my second favorite character. I still like Cass because he's like witty and like a sly fox, and you guys know that's my thing. But Matthias is stepping up for the throne. Woo. We love a hunter. We love a hunter. Ooh. He's everything that Ma wanted to be. Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna eat up his chapter real quick. Ooh. Da, da, da. That's what I'm talking about. Things have gotten intense. Woo. Page 105. That had me. All smiles. This is what I'm talking about. Period. Woo. Playmates. Hold on. Put some gloss on. This is my favorite lip gloss. It's the Ginger Snap by NYX. It's their butter glosses, and they just smell so good. Like, oh my gosh, it's just amazing. And then I have my matcha. I know you guys can't see, but it's matcha. I've been really addicted to matcha like the past, I'm gonna say, since like May. That was like our airport drink. We tasted our first matcha at Starbucks in the airport, and it was good, but I felt like it was too much ice. So then we were like, oh, let's get it Frappuccino version, and chef kiss. So good. But now we're just making it ourselves, and it is pretty good. But anyway, back to what this video is about. Six of Crows, y'all. So I'm on page 160, and I'm loving it so far. I'm loving the characters. I'm loving the format that she's doing it. Each chapter focuses on one character's perspective, but it's in third person, so we know all their thoughts and everything. But each chapter, it moves on. The story moves on with different characters' perspective, but it's in third person narration, and I love that. Like right now, I'm on chapter 14, and it says Nina. So I love it. At first, I was nervous when I knew this book was going to be about a bunch of characters, or just like, Six of Crows, so it's like a gang. And I was like, ooh, I'm not good with 50 million characters or having to keep track with 50 million characters. But the way she is doing it is so cool. And plus, she makes her characters so lovable anyways, that it really doesn't matter, because I just love every single character. I can't even say, like, who's my favorite character, because I love them all so far. They all, like, bring something different to the story, and they're so just lovely. Okay, they're just so lovely. So yeah, I love Lise Bardot's writing. She makes the action scenes so involved and cool that you're not afraid. She's not afraid to kind of be gory, which I love that as well. Like this one scene, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it was pretty gory, and I was like, ooh. But yeah, I'm really liking Kaz so far. He's like the leader of the crows, and he's not like the main boss, but he's like the leader of the gang. He still has somebody over him, which is pretty cool. But he's just really cool and funny and sarcastic. He's very witty, smart, intelligent, wise. He's very like gangster smart, and he prepares for everything in advance. He's like, I think people are like, oh, he thinks too much. He like plans for everything. I love it. So yeah, and I feel like he. Sorry, y'all. I'm using my Crash Bandicoot. I did finally get my a new tripod, and I actually like it. It's from a different brand this time, but it's so hot where I am. I don't want it to melt. So right now I'm just using my Bandicoot for like being outside. And when I mean Bandicoot, I mean my little Bandicoot Crash. Because if you did not know, I love video games as well. That's my second hobby, is video games. But anyways, back to the story. So yeah, I'm really liking the plot of the book. They in here has like their own trauma past. And it's just so interesting. They're all like troubled souls, basically. I love it. And like I said, I really am enjoying Cass. He's so witty, funny, and he's kind of like, if you touch Inesh, you die. If you touch her, you die. And he has like a bad temper. But he doesn't let her know that he cares. He's like, oh yeah, I don't care, you can go, leave, or whatever. But if somebody else touches her, it's over. And I love that. But she likes him, and she's like, oh, you need to, you know, like, oh, they don't know where they stand. So that's a cute couple. So I'm loving that aspect. And then you, hey playmates. I don't know if this is gonna be included into another vlog or what, but y'all, I'm loving Six of Crows so much. I knew I would because I enjoyed the Grisha Sharon Bone trilogy so much. I just love that trilogy so much. I love the Darkling, I love the characters. I'm just reminiscing anyways. But yeah, so I knew I was gonna like Six of Crows. I'm 160 pages in so far, and y'all, the amount of drama she packed into these 160 pages so far. Wow, I'm loving the battle scenes. I'm loving the gangster street gang vibes that we are getting presented with in this book. It's so cool. If I could describe this book and give you kind of a reference point, it would be Money Heist mixed with the Pirates of Caribbean mixed with Peaky Blinders. So it's kind of like that, all of that combined. You're getting like these cool characters. They're kind of gritty, they are dark, they have some trauma, and she's foreshadowing this trauma, especially with Cass, and I'm loving it. He wants this sort of revenge, and we don't really know why yet, so I think that's so cool. Cass is such a cool character. I love how witty he is. I'm just imagining him now, and it's just so funny. He's a cool leader. That sneeze took me out. I want to know who else suffers from like allergies. I have bad allergies, y'all, so excuse me. But anyways, yeah, so I'm to, oh my gosh, wow, it's like a red ant. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Almost fell. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it. You don't know what this means, but then as you continue reading, like obviously it starts clicking and it makes sense. So this is the ice court, and this is the pretty much the whole plot of the book. Is that Cass and the other bandits, they are put together. He puts together like a team of all these different characters in his gang that he trusts and that have their own special skill, and they're gonna try to break into this facility. That's why I'm saying it gives like money heist, but the characters are like kind of interesting, you know, they have their own backstory. So yeah, they're gonna try to break into this, which looks really cool. So yeah, and they're breaking into it for a person. They're pretty much are gonna, well, I don't know how much I want to spoil, but yeah, they're trying to break into that like heavily guarded building for a specific person. So I love the plot and I love the characters. The characters are really making the story, and they're just so cool. I love Kaz. He acts like he doesn't care, but he does. Especially with pretty much like he's one of those types, like I'm gonna act like I don't care, but if you harm them, you're done. You're done. So I love that. I love I don't know really how to pronounce her name. Inesh. I don't know, I have to Google how to pronounce her name. But she's so cool. She's like a stealthy, mysterious cat, but Kaz can always know that she's there. I love the quote that was like, I can feel her silence. I thought that was like everything. It was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Anyways, yeah, she's like, she doesn't take no stuff off of nobody. She can handle herself. She's not weak. But of course, you know, everybody needs help, and Kaz helps. I love it. But yeah, Cass is like really ruthless, short-tempered. It's foreshadowing why he wants revenge basically on another gang leader. In this book as well, like they would talk to each other and be like, what business, or they would say just some like other cute little sayings they have, and really makes me feel like I'm in a gang or something, because their terminology is so cute. It's giving me like slums, it's giving me Peaky Blinders, like I love it so far. But yeah, if I could explain this book to you, it would be Peaky Blinders meets Money Heist meets a little bit of Jack Sparrow and the Pirates of the Caribbean. So it's really, really good, y'all. And Leigh Bardugo, her writing is so entertaining. You already know the characters are always going to be fighting and being funny with each other. It's such a pleasure to be reading. So yeah. Oh, and I almost forgot. How could I almost forget? Matthias and Nina. Oh my gosh, that's like giving the perfect enemies to lovers relationship. The hatred. It's everything. She's doing it so good. And like they actually have a reason to hate each other, because literally Matthias is trained, his sole job is to kill Grisha, and guess what Nina is? She's a Grisha. So come on now, that's so cool. And he has like dreams of killing her in his sleep, but then like sometimes he dreams of like kissing her. It's like what? It's so wild. I love it. Anyways, so like the tension there is crazy, and like the other characters are witnessing it. So
I'm